Ladies and gentlemen, this is a bit of an update for people who might not have heard about this particular story. If you have not, then I'm definitely going to update you guys and let you guys know that this story is a bit crazy because we've talked about Ohio a lot. And I think we've talked about Ohio extremely too much. Way too much. It's to an extreme magnitude that I am uncomfortable with the fact that it seems like Cleveland and Cuyahoga County and Toledo and whatever else is coming out of Ohio is really, really doing a disservice and a harm to these beautiful babies. And we need better. We got to do better as a society, okay? Now, there's a lot to unpack with this story. So I'm telling you guys, you might want to kick back, relax, and listen. This baby boy in this story, let me see if I can get a good picture of him up here if you guys do not mind. Because he's got a great, great smile. Let me see if I can find a good picture of this baby boy. I want a good one. This one. That is probably the most innocent picture you could ever find. I want you guys to set your mind and your heart, your eyeballs on that photo right there. Because I think that this is going to speak volumes. This baby boy's name is Braylen, Braylen, Braylen Noble. And he was found because they were looking for him initially because he was reported missing. And they found his body, I believe, in this pool. He's a 3-year-old missing boy from Toledo, Ohio, who was the subject of days of search efforts. And he has tragically been found. So if this is your first time catching an update on this story, they did find his body dead in a swimming pool. There's a lot to talk about here, especially these screenshots. We'll get to them. Now, as of September the 9th, which was yesterday, the small body of a child has been recovered from a pool at Gibraltar Heights. Official identification will be made by the Lucas County Coroner's Office. The investigation has now turned from a missing person investigation to a death investigation. More information will be released as it becomes available, according to the Toledo police. The coroner confirmed that the body was Braylen's, but has not released a cause of death. So here's the part. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. That almost made my heart jump out my chest. I'm sorry, guys. We are live right now. Alyssa D's just posted something in it that almost made my heart jump out my chest. She said that this baby boy's body was stuffed in the pipe in the pool. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to use the Lord's name in vain. I'm sorry. According to Alyssa Deeds, and I do trust my source and my friend, said that this baby boy's body was stuffed in the pipe in the pool. Wow. Let me give you guys some more details. The coroner has not released the cause of death and says it's an active investigation, and the coroner was conducting an autopsy on September the 10th, which is today, to determine the cause of death. So here's the thing. Well, actually, I guess I can tell y'all that here in a moment. But here's some things you guys need to know. Before Braylen's body was found, Toledo police provided a series of updates. On September the 9th, they reported that the officers from Toledo police, agents from the FBI, Toledo Fire and Rescue, and K9 officers from Springfield Township FD/Black Swamp Search and Rescue continued to search the area of Swan Creek. And on September the 5th, they indicated that social media posts saying Braylen was wrong. I think they wrote that incorrect. The search and investigation is still ongoing, and that was at the time. It's not ongoing now. So let me skip all that. Here's a big part of the story. And if you guys are here, please click the thumbs up. And what that does, it helps share our stream and let other people know that we're live. And in respect of this baby boy, if you guys would, thank you to the people who are donating. Let me give a shout out to DarcyAnn66 as well as Donna Aguayo. These are people that always are showing love in the channel. I got to say thank y'all for taking on the $10 challenge to support a platform like this, right? Thank you guys for doing that. Please make sure to click that thumbs up. Our goal is 400 thumbs up per show. If we can at least get that, that'd be awesome. We have plenty enough people here to do it, okay? Now, let me continue with the story. The child's grandmother told police that the child might have fallen out of a window, according to a 911 call. And I want to know how many of you people want to hear that 911 call. So while I'm reading, I want you to take a vote in the chat and let me know if you guys want to hear that 911 call, because it might make your skin crawl. I'm just forewarning you, pre-warning, forewarning. So if you want to hear the 911 call, let me know, because I do have it. I have it in its entirety. All right. Now, a 911 call was published by 24 News, so I'm going to give their source directly. Braylen's grandmother, by the name of Bobby Johnson, and no, not OG Bobby Johnson, is heard on the phone, and she says that Braylen fell out of a window in the apartment complex. Please take note of what I'm saying. The grandmother called 911, and the grandmother specifically said, which is a recorded call, that this child, Braylen Noble, fell out of the apartment window. Take a mental note of that, bookmark it. I will come right back to it. We have a missing 3-year-old, autistic and nonverbal, she said on the call. She added, we've been looking for him for a good 30 minutes and he fell out of this window. The grandmother sobs throughout the 911 call as she speaks with the dispatcher. The grandmother, OG Bobby Johnson, maybe I need to call her that because she old and it sounds like there's a bunch of BS. If y'all think there's BS, let me know. The grandmother, OG Bobby Johnson, told the dispatcher, I'm hoping he's okay. What? She said, I'm hoping he's okay. And keep in mind, guys, they're talking about him falling out of an apartment window. And thank you to the people who are new here. I definitely see you guys' comments in there. Thank y'all for being here. So y'all say y'all do want to hear the 911 call, right? She said, I'm hoping he's okay, but we don't know where he is. We walked the grounds. She said they searched the pool and swing area. She added that they even looked in closets. Take a mental note. We'll come right back to it. Now we're going to hear from the biological mother. And her name is, it looks like it's Dejanae. It's Dajnae. Is that Dejnae? Dejnae? I'm going to say Dejanae Cox because it's easier to say. The mother, whoever the biological mother is, and thank you, J-Day, for your $10 super chat. Said keep looking out for the children. Thank you for supporting our message that supports these children. Thank you for that, J-Day. The child's mother, Dejanae Cox, spoke with the news and said, it's been 4 days since my son has been missing, she said. Please take him somewhere safe. I know he's scared and I know he's crying and he has stomach pains. Yes, DJ Just Jay, what would you like to say? Oh yeah, how about this? How about this for revelation? Keep in mind that this little boy is 3 years old. 3. They said he fell out of an apartment window. Hello? That's enough to kill a full-grown adult if you hit the wrong way. Hit the ground. Let alone a 3-year-old. That's number 1. Then, matter of fact, what'd you say? Autopsy report stated there was no gross trauma. Yes, we're going to get there. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. And you can post that in the chat. If you guys know details from the story, you could definitely post it in the chat. That's what the live chat is for. Absolutely. Then grandma called 911 and said the kid fell out of the window. That is recorded. That is documented. Then mom comes in and mom says her son has been missing for 4 days. Please take him somewhere safe. How would you know your son is safe? How would you know your son is alive? Why would somebody take your son if your son fell out of goddamn, I said I wasn't going to use the Lord's name in vain, out of a damn window? Your son fell out of a damn window. He probably is broken into pieces, allegedly, if he fell out of the window. Why would somebody disappear with a broken up child like that? And then we're just going to completely ignore the fact that mom didn't mention anything about him falling out of a window. Said, please take him somewhere safe. I know he's scared and I know he's crying and he has stomach pains. Well, if he fell out of a window, don't you think that he would have head pains, neck pains, back pains, arm pains, rib pains, leg broken pains? Hello? Huh? It's a little bit crazy, isn't it? But let's keep going, because this rabbit hole is deep, and this is exactly why I said I was going to do 2 stories tonight. I can't. This story is way too deep, and it's about to get worse. So I'm going to tell you guys, you might want to brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. If anyone had him, she urged them to drop him off to me. I just want him home. That's it. I want y'all to keep in mind what one of our hashtags is. Miss Nisi says it smells like BS. I agree. Thank you for your $10 super chat. And thank you for letting the people know that you feel like something's wrong here. That's why we have this hashtag called Babies for Benefits, because we believe that there are too many people who have children like Braylen only for the benefits that they can collect from these children. No matter what it is, whether it be food stamps, housing, Section 8, whether it be car vouchers, or whether it be child support. There's always something that people like this, and it's not all, please don't get me wrong, it's not all women. We have a lot of good mothers out there. We got good mothers in the chat. We got good fathers in the chat. This only applies to who I'm talking about. Hope you understand. All right? She said that he was a picky eater and that she suspected he wasn't eating. She said anyone who had him could also drop the boy off at the police department. Those sound like conflicting accounts of what the hell happened to this kid. Let's keep going. The Toledo police wrote that Noble was nonverbal, and they initially described him as a missing juvenile, Braylen Noble, age 3 years old, missing from the 3415 Gibraltar Heights Drive, LSW, red and white Mickey Mouse t-shirt. If seen, call 911 immediately. Hashtag Toledo Police. And according to 13 ABC, police have already searched the pool area, but returned there a second time, and that's when they found the body. Let's rewind, and I'm going to read that again. I'm going to read it slowly, because there's some people that are sitting in the back of the audience that didn't hear what I just said. According to ABC 13 or 13 ABC, police have already searched the pool area, but they returned to the pool a second time, and that's when they found the boy's body. Said one of the pics isn't the boy, and it might not be, but thank you for calling that out. I could try to fix those pictures real quick. If y'all don't mind, I think I know which picture y'all are talking about. But sometimes they put up so many pictures, they might not be correct. So I'm sorry about that if I put up an incorrect picture. I think this one might be incorrect, because they're putting them together. So I'll just delete a couple of them. And I think that one might not be correct. But thank you for catching that. That's what the live chat is for. If y'all see any more incorrect pictures, just let me know. But they should be fixed now. Okay. They returned a second day, and now the body is there. And keep in mind, this is not an Olympic swimming pool. This is a pool at an apartment complex, which is not that big. But they came back the next day, and the body's there. That's a big red flag. Now, as far as the community and prayer vigils, not visuals or vigil, community and prayer vigils were held throughout the Toledo area in memory of the small child. People brought stuffed animals and balloons, which they should not have brought because they're just going to release them into the air. What's going on, Bolo TV? What up, bro? They're going to release these balloons into the air. If they just brought the balloons and tied them up, I could understand, but they not. You know what I'm saying? Too many of our people, we go buy these balloons and literally release this trash into the atmosphere, which is going to kill animals when it lands. It's going to litter our communities. It's going to cause a freaking fire because it's going to hit an electrical line, and it could potentially cause a plane to crash if it hits enough of these balloons. So yeah, maybe we need to stop releasing balloons. Maybe. But they brought him out at the pool where Braylen was found. And I'm going to show you guys a picture of that pool. Matter of fact, let me bring that picture up right damn now. They said, we're going to let the legal system ask why, volunteer Sherry Sweeney said to 13 ABC. What we're going to do, we're going to continue to love these babies. And when we cry, we're going to hug them. And when they cry, we're going to ask them what is wrong. Now, there's a little bit of an update. Let me show y'all this pool real quick. I want y'all to take a look at this nasty ass pool. Let me see if I can find that pool if I didn't delete it. Yep. Let's take a look at this damn pool. Huh? Let's take a look. Let's make this big on the screen. For those who are visually impaired like me, I'm going to crop this out for you and I'm going to make this as big as I possibly can. Now, I want you guys to take a look at this pool. And I want y'all to tell me, how long should it take? How many people was looking for this boy? Let me scroll back up here and see. They had, where's it? They had the Toledo police, agents from the FBI, Toledo Fire and Rescue, and K9 officers. Thank you very much. I'm gonna need to turn my ringer off. Oh, and somebody donated. Those are always good. Thank you very much for that. I'm gonna read that here in just a moment. They had Toledo police, agents from the FBI, Toledo Fire and Rescue, and K9 officers from Spring Shield Township and Black Swamp Search and Rescue. How many people, if you looked at this picture right here on my screen, how long do you think it should take that many agencies to look through that pool to see if there's a body in that pool or not? Don't worry. We'll take a moment. We'll take a moment. I want you guys to tell me, how long should it take that many agencies to check that pool to see if there's a baby's body in there? Anybody want to take a guess? Do you think it would take them 2 or 3 days? Do you think it would take them 24 hours to search this pool? If you ask me, if any law enforcement had any wherewithal about themselves, it shouldn't take them maybe about an hour at the most to search that pool in and out thoroughly. One person, let alone all of those different agencies, right? Hopefully y'all are with me. Let me read the rest of this story. The mother, Dejanay Cox, was at the Hunters Ridge apartment complex as police recovered the body believed to be her missing son. A large crowd of people gathered after the police arrived on scene, and as officers started walking over to her building, the crowd followed, chanting, "Justice for Braylen." Cox and another woman were escorted into a police vehicle, though neither one of them were in handcuffs. The crowd chanted, "Baby killer, baby killer, baby killer," and other profanities while following the cruiser as it exited the property. There's a little bit more I got to tell you guys. Let me go ahead and get this picture off the screen so y'all can see the rest of the photos. Now, on Thursday afternoon, which is today, the Lucas County Coroner's Office released initial details on the autopsy of Braylen Noble, and they found no obvious signs of trauma on the boy's body, and also saying that the drowning has not been ruled out yet as a cause of death. More investigation is planned by the coroner's office, and the autopsy on Braylen Noble's body showed no anatomic cause of death and no gross evidence of trauma. Drowning has not yet been ruled out as a cause of death, but further studies and investigation are needed before the final ruling is issued in the initial note from Dr. Cynthia S. Besner, according to her. Now, what's wrong with that picture? No obvious signs of trauma. Does anybody want to take a guess as to what's wrong with that picture? Does anybody know what the grandma initially said happened to the boy? Oh, that's right. Grandma vehemently said and specifically chose her words and said that this boy fell out of a window. If this boy is 3 years old, unless he's fucking Superman or made of rubber or putty, don't you think that if he hit the ground at any level of impact, don't you think that he would have a bruise, a bump, a cut, a broken bone, a contusion? Or maybe I'm just stupid. I could be stupid. Maybe if I were a box of crayons, DJ might be a navy blue or a brown, because maybe I'm not the brightest crayon in the box. But if you ask me, if any human being living hit the ground at any kind of an impact, hell, if you were just walking and tripped over and fell, it's a possibility you could have a knot on your knee. And you mean to tell me that a 3-year-old who fell out of a fucking window had no signs of trauma? Ooh. Damn, what does that smell? Do y'all smell that? Y'all smell that? Smells like bullshit, don't it? Woo-wee. Let's go ahead and give the fair usage, and let me show you guys these new clips, these news clips. Let's get it in. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. And don't forget, guys, all I'm asking is for you guys to click that thumbs up. We're at 297 thumbs up. Our goal is 400 thumbs up. We got more than enough people here for everybody to just look down for a moment and just click the thumbs up, if nothing else, in support of this baby boy. So y'all do that for me and help me out, okay? Let's go.
We start with breaking news tonight. The Lucas County coroner confirming that the body found earlier today at Hunter's Ridge Apartments is that of missing 3-year-old Braylen Noble.
His autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow.
And thank you for somebody making that known in the chat, because Keisha has been inbox or emailing me. So thank you, Keisha. Keisha said it was a 3rd-story window. Think about that. This child supposedly fell out of a 3rd-story window. Now I'm gonna let the videos play. Let's keep going.
Tomorrow, and we continue our live team coverage tonight at 11.
We were at a vigil for that child and our verified team answering your questions tonight. But we begin right away with Roxanne Elias.
Roxanne is at Hunter's Ridge Apartment. She tells us why people are now demanding answers. Roxanne.
Hey there, guys. That's right. It's a somber night out here as dozens of people, some who didn't even know Braylen, gathered to remember him. I've been out here since Friday afternoon when he went missing. And after hearing from people out here, volunteers, neighbors, people searching, I can truly tell he made an impact on people. Now, earlier today, neighbors and volunteers began the day out here searching for Braylen this morning. Then around 1:30 this afternoon, Toledo police arrived at the pool by the Hunters Ridge Apartments. There, police and a man used a shepherd's crook, which is a pool tool that allows people to reach for things in the water. A few seconds later, officers asked everyone to move away and move back, blocking off the area with yellow tape. Shortly after, we learned a body had been found and that it was believed to be 3-year-old Braylen Noble, which has now been confirmed by the coroner's office. The massive search for him began Friday afternoon after a 911 call came into police. Toledo Fire, police, and numerous volunteers walked the entire area looking in and around the apartments. The pool was also searched with the diver, but at the time they told us they had found nothing. Today, volunteers wondering how they could have missed locating Braylen at the pool, but they say they would have done anything to find the little boy.
Being a mother, and he's only 3 years old. You know, if that happened to me, I would want everybody to come out and help me find my child. You know, so it was all about Braylen. It was all about him. Regardless of what they think about the mother, it was all about him at the end of the day. And, you know, he's been found. I pray that he was found, and he was found. Not under the right circumstances, but he was found.
I'm just happy everybody came together. You see? You know, everybody, no matter what color they was, no matter what, everybody came together for one bigger cause, so that's always a good thing to see. The baby was found.
Braylen's mother and grandmother were escorted by police off the property, this area, once the body was found. Right now, earlier today, I tried to talk to police to see if there were any updates. They're staying very tight-lipped right now, and so we don't know if anybody has been taken into custody or arrested, but we do know that the autopsy for Braylen is scheduled for Thursday. As of now, we will continue to monitor the situation and keep you guys updated as we learn new information as well. Continue to watch us or follow us on WTOL.com. For now, reporting live in South Toledo, Roxanne Elias, WTOL 11.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us to come out here to be one big family, God. We ask you to watch over us. We ask you to watch over little Braylen.
More than 100 people gathered for a vigil at the apartment complex to honor Braylen. Emma Henderson live where they gathered. And Emma, you talked with the little boy's family.
That's right, Mel. Now, they said tonight is about remembering Braylen and saying that they want the community to keep fighting to figure out the truth about what happened to him.
I'm really hurt. I'm angry, and I just want justice for him and his dad. That's what I want justice for, because I feel like the mom is hiding something, to be honest.
Teddy bears, candles, and balloons line the perimeter of a pool where police and firefighters found a body believed to be Braylen just hours before. Community members feel drawn to the scene.
To support him. I want to just, show my condolences for him.
Marcini Leal has been watching the searches for Braylen unfold on the news and says now is a time the community needs to come together.
This is Toledo. We love everybody. You see, everybody is all different colors out here, too. It's not no one specific group of people.
That's why neighbor Talia Hill decided to do something. She posted on Facebook about the vigil, bought candles, and worked alongside Braylen's cousin to get everything ready for tonight.
Like, this is a better way of grieving when you're around a lot of people that's all feeling the same way as you feeling. So,
hey, Keisha Stone, if you're listening, I know I'm a little bit behind. That's why I typed it in the chat. If you will, please email me that right now. If you got a moment, send me that information so we could talk. I will absolutely open up the phone line so we can chop it up. So go ahead and send me that, please. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate that.
the love is much needed, especially for the family.
Now, this is not the end of the community support for Braylen's story. Many people here tonight say they are going to keep advocating until they have what they call justice for the 3-year-old little boy. Reporting live in South Toledo, Emma Henderson for WTOL 11.
Emma, thank you. We've been tracking the developments in this case since Braylen was reported missing. Here's how all this unfolded. Braylen's grandmother called 911 at 12:30 Friday afternoon. Police say his mom told investigators she thought he fell from a third-story window. Search teams looking for him ever since. Saturday night, rumors started flying on social media that someone had found Braylen, but police quickly responded saying that was not true at all. Then Sunday, the FBI announced a $5,000 reward. Crews searching again Monday, and police releasing that 911 call from the grandmother. TPD interviewing both the mom and grandmother yesterday, but say there's nothing of any significance to report as of this morning. And then the tragic find just...
Y'all hear this? Like, that's... Somebody's clearly lying. I don't understand how you could not be arrested for lying. Just did, and I believe she's in the chat. Under what name? Under what name, Keisha? If you can, let me know under what name. Tag me and type it in the chat. Let me know which name. I might have missed it.
Earlier this afternoon, police pulling a body.
And yes, if y'all are wondering, there is a GoFundMe. I am far from done. That's why I said this story is going to take a while. Yes, there is a GoFundMe. And Candy Cox, you have a moderator wrench, but if you cancel your channel membership, then it cancels the emojis. You have to keep the monthly channel membership on there, at least at the entry level.
Of Braylon from that pool at the apartment complex. As investigators piece this all together, exactly what caused this tragedy. We know many of you have questions tonight. There are plenty of claims circulating right now on social media, and we want to help you separate fact from fiction. Tyler Paley joining us live tonight to verify some of those common claims we're seeing online tonight. Good evening, Tyler.
Good evening, Andrea. You've seen those claims and questions running rampant all over social media and elsewhere online, and we kind of want to set the record straight as far as what we do know and, frankly, what we don't at this hour. One of the biggest questions we're getting tonight is, was that pool at the Hunters Ridge apartment complex searched prior to today? Well, according to a Toledo police spokesperson, yes, in fact, it was. She actually claims that it's commonplace, even standard procedure for police to retrace their steps as an investigation progresses, and that's why they revisited that pool today and ultimately did find Braylon's body. So we can verify that that is true. We've also been asked if Braylon's mom and grandmother have been arrested and charged. You may recall earlier in the day they were taken away in a Toledo police cruiser. We did see that, so we can verify that happened, but as of right now, we literally just checked court documents and records, and no, they haven't been arrested or charged, so we can verify absolutely not.
Okay, let's take a pause real quick. I want to know from the people who are listening right now, I just got an email, and there is somebody who said they wants to speak on this. Do you guys want me to go ahead and make this phone call and hear what this person from Toledo has to say about this story? If you do, let me know. If not, then I can continue to go ahead and keep playing the video. Patricia, if you want to become a member, if you look down in the description box and expand it, click the little button to make it bigger so you can see the whole description. There should be a section in there that says, click here to become a member, and you just click that and it'll give you 3 options in there. But it's just right below where you click the thumbs up. So let's see what this person has to say. I'm going to call them in. It's going to lag for a moment, but phone calls, so it shouldn't be too bad. So let's see what happens. Now, because we're doing this live, let me go ahead and pause. Let me stop it right here. And we'll go ahead and record again. If I can get it to start. There we go. So here's what we're going to do. It's going to lag a little bit. Y'all just bear with me. I can see it lagging, but I was given some contact information. Let's see what happens. Because I don't have a way to make this any lower on bandwidth. So let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. And I hope that person is ready to pick up the phone. If you're not, then I'll try to hang it up before it reads your phone number out. Here we go.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
See, that person's not ready. Please pick. I was sent your number because you said you want to speak to me. Please pick up. Okay, they didn't pick up. I'm going to try it again and see what happens. If not, we're going to go ahead and continue with what we were doing. Let's try it again. But it almost read your number out, so you might want to pick up. My phone number is not blocked. And I'm calling from my real number.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Okay, so they're not picking up, and I don't have time to sit and wait on somebody who ain't gonna pick up their phone. We're gonna keep going with what I was doing. All right. So I'll open it up on this side and see if they'll call back. Let me open it up on my other computer. So let me see, who was that that emailed me? To Keisha, if they contact me again in the chat, just let me know. If that person in the chat contacts me again, just let me know. I'll try it again. But for now, they didn't pick up. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and keep going with my stream.
Finally, one of the biggest things that's really become a talker on our social media pages is a lot of folks weighing in on the 911 calls that Toledo police released yesterday. So here are a few facts about it. We can verify that it was Braylen's grandmother who called in to 911. She was that main voice on that call. We can also verify Toledo police have opened an investigation into what appears to be somebody in the background of that call saying, "I killed him." Now, we want to make it abundantly clear. It's unclear what those words exactly were and who said them, but we can verify that police are investigating. And we do want to say that there are a ton of unanswered questions, both from us and many of you out there. If you have any questions that you'd like us to try to get answered for you, simply text them to us at 419-248-1100. Melissa.
All right, story is still developing. Great job there tonight, Tyler. A missing persons case can affect an entire community. We saw it in Port Clinton with the late Harley Dilley, and now here in Toledo with Braylen Noble. The Zeph Center says a tragedy involving a child impacts our sense of safety and security.
We are here today to confirm that we have found a body in the pool at Gibraltar Heights. I am. Official identity of the body will be made by the Lucas County coroner. However, it's believed to be the body of missing child Braylen Noble. At this point, it's turned from a missing persons investigation to a death investigation. And it is still a very active investigation. I'm joined with Private Ray, the Toledo Fire and Rescue Department. We wanted to share some very basic information that we have at this time. We won't be taking any questions. This is all the information that we have at this point, and there will be more information released when it's available. An extensive search began on Friday. Many of you were here for it. This area was searched by Toledo Fire and Rescue Department, yes, Toledo Police, K9s, both live track and cadaver.
Yes,
private rescue groups, private search groups, whose meeting point actually is feet from that pool. And today, on Wednesday, the body's been recovered. It's common practice in police investigations, once an area is searched, if nothing's found, to go back and revisit that search area.
Okay, do you want to get on my live and I could call you right back from this exact same number, and do you want to give your thoughts real quick? Yeah, because like I say, I'm right in the middle of my stream right now, so I've paused my stream to try to do this. So I wasn't exactly sure what was going on, but I didn't want to, miss out if somebody wanted to speak on this. I just call you right back from this number, same exact number. Yes.
Okay, because I don't know if you know this, but Dejanay and the property manager is messing around.
Uh-oh, say that again?
You heard me right.
Hold on, say that one more time. I didn't quite hear you.
Oh, yes, you did. I said Dejanay, Braylen's mama, and the property manager are in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
I've been out there on it.
That's kind of interesting. I mean, like what connection are you making to that particular relationship compared to what happened to the baby? What do you think?
I think he helped her. I think he the one who put the damn baby in the pool or helped her put it in the pool. Because she had to have... Okay, there's a key. There's a key that everybody in the complex gets to go into the pool, okay?
Okay.
There's a second lock up there, though. Okay?
Okay.
For her mama, her brother, whoever helped her with that baby, they had to have a second key to get into that pool. And when I interviewed the pastor, he said big as shit that the key to that second lock is in the office.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So from what I understand, somebody's saying that the manager was a pastor of a church?
He called himself a pastor. I ain't never heard of the man.
Okay. Okay, but go ahead. I'm listening to you. I'm all ears.
But if you want to know more from, I don't know if you want to just go to live video. If you can stream I wonder if you can do your live to the live that I did on SP News Nugget.
Oh.
The YouTube channel is called SP News Nugget.
Okay. I got you.
You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to see if you can do that.
Okay.
If you can't, then I could then we could figure out something else, or I'll just come on your live. It don't matter. But
yeah,
everything you were here. What the white lady said that I interviewed yesterday, because she lived in the same building as Braylen's mama. I don't like saying her name. I'll call her Mama No Tears.
Okay, Mama No Tears. I got you.
You say they're trying to squeeze some damn tears out on that damn news. Couldn't squeeze out nothing, so I call her Mama No Tears.
Mm-hmm. So here's what we could do if you want to. I can actually send you. I can actually send you my StreamYards link if you want to do it that way.
Okay.
But I can actually send you a link to that, and I can keep it open and just kind of see what happens from there. Like if you're able to join it.
Okay, that's fine. But may I ask you a question? Are you in Toledo?
Say that one more time.
Are you in Toledo?
No, I'm in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I've done a lot of stories out of Ohio, and one of the stories I'm more known for is the one out of Cuyahoga County, which involved Michael Garrett, who was the father of Anaya Day Garrett.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you've heard about that story, right?
Nuh-uh. You want to send me something on that?
Anaya Day Garrett was...
Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Send it to me. Because they on live now. SP News Nugget, and they wait on me to come in.
Okay.
SP, and then space.
Okay. All right, bye. All right. Now, y'all know I don't like to promote other people's channels. So, yeah, thank you. That's what I'm saying. Puffy caught that. I do not like to promote nobody's channels. I'm sorry. Y'all know I do not get down like that at all. Because that's a whole separate thing. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and keep going. Let's get it.
And see if anything was missed. But we do want to reiterate that the area was searched numerous times by Toledo Fire and Rescue, Toledo Police, the FBI, private search groups, and both live and cadaver dogs. That's all the information that we have at this time. I'd like to for the media, please check your emails. We'll be releasing more information as we get it. At this point, we'll be working with the Lucas County coroner as that autopsy is conducted. Thank you.
And we want to start this morning with tragic news that the body of Braylen Noble has been found. The 3-year-old's body found late yesterday afternoon in the swimming pool of the apartment complex he went missing in. Our photojournalist Joe Cromer shows you just some of the heartbreak the city is now feeling.
You're doing great. Come on. Here he is. Get him.
I've been following it since it first started, and I was just hoping that Braylen could have been found. So it's very heartbreaking to see the aftermath of this.
Braylen is our baby. Braylen belongs to us. We didn't give birth, but he became a part of all of us.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us to come out here to be one big family, God. We ask you to watch over us. We ask you to watch over little Braylen.
They ain't got strings on them. All right, let me probably try to tie them to some of them. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody want a candle?
Yo!
I really thought that he would have been found, but never would have thought it would end this way.
Look who's sitting here falling asleep. He ready for a nap. He on here chilling.
This is very heartbreaking to a lot of people. It's good to see how the community have came together and stuff like that, but this is so heartbreaking to see.
I'm gonna tell you the part that's heartbreaking is the fact that it seems like all of these people care more about this kid when he turned up dead than he was when he was alive. To me, if you ask me, why didn't the mom and the grandmother and the biological father, hashtag where's the biological father? We don't freaking know, right? But why is it that these people did not care this much about the matter of fact? Let me ask this. How do they not care about all children? I care about all children. How do you not look out for all children before they die as opposed to when they die and then we come out with this extravagant love that this boy will never ever get to see? Isn't that something?
Grandbaby's his age. I know one thing, I'm gonna hold my grandbabies tight. I know that this is so tragic.
Somebody saying the father is locked up in jail. Isn't that something? If y'all would, click that thumbs up. We're almost at 500 thumbs up. We only need, what, 52 more people to click the thumbs up. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this video. I don't think this one has anything significant. Let's skip this one.
What do you hope the outcome of this search will be?
As everybody does, to bring Braylen home alive and safe.
After 6 days of searching, it was the outcome no one wanted.
What is the outcome you're hoping for? We want this baby to be found and to be found alive so we can find out what happened. He can be safe, and whatever happened or whoever did it could be held accountable, just for his safe return, for him to come back safe and alive.
If y'all know that the biological father is in jail, then somebody please post in the chat if you know why he's in jail, because I don't know his name. Dre said it's a dog and pony show. Man, it's crazy, bro. But if y'all know why the biological father is in jail, I'm just curious. I would like to know. If you know, post it in the chat, and we'll put it out there as speculative information until we find out for sure.
The body of Braylen Noble has been recovered, and now a death investigation is underway. The 3-year-old's body was discovered in a pool at the Hunters Ridge Apartments where he lived. Toledo police remain on scene, and only residents of the Hunters Ridge are being allowed access to the premises. FBI agents were on scene earlier today, and the pool was searched multiple times for any sign of Braylen. Earlier today, the child's mother was taken downtown for questioning, but she wasn't arrested. At the same time, an angry crowd gathered demanding justice for the young child and blocked Braylen's grandmother from leaving the parking lot. As of right now, the Lucas County coroner is determining a cause of death. A vigil will be held at 7 p.m. tonight to honor the memory of a child gone too soon. Reporting in Toledo, I'm Jaden Jefferson.
Braylen's mom reported him missing at 12:30 Friday afternoon. Toledo police issued an alert on social media an hour later. They searched into the night with officers, canines, and a drone and came back out Saturday morning. Police dogs returned to Swan Creek around 1:15 Saturday afternoon. The search continued all day. Search teams brought a bloody blanket to police around 9 o'clock Saturday night. Braylen's mom said it wasn't his. Then rumors started flying on social media, prompting police to reassure everyone Braylen had not yet been found. The search resumed Sunday with the FBI headed to Hunter's Ridge around 1. Diver teams came back to Swan Creek around 4. Then the FBI announced a $5,000 reward for information leading to Braylen's recovery just before 5:30.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us to come out here to be one big family, God. We ask you to watch over us. We ask you to watch over little Braylen.
Tonight was just the beginning of people honoring and remembering 3-year-old Braylen Noble. More than 100 people gathered for a vigil at the apartment complex. Emma Henderson is live from where that vigil happened tonight. Heartbreaking day, Emma. You got the chance to speak to several people, including Braylen's cousin, who made that vigil happen.
That's right. And she said right now their priority is getting justice for him and getting to the truth, finding the answers to the questions that so many have right now. There are actually still some people behind me hanging around following the vigil. It seemed like the endless flow of people never stopped. Now,
I want you guys to remember, I still have the 911 call, which we're going to play that here in a moment. If y'all want to hear that 911 call, we're going to play that so y'all can hear that the grandmother said that this kid fell out of a 3rd-story window, hit the ground, and somehow didn't show up in the pool the same day, but ended up in the swimming pool the next day. And the mom said, if somebody has my son, please return him. Like, they're conflicting stories, and we're going to play that, and we're going to expose it. Because like I said, I think that the community has every right to be upset at them. Let's keep going. And y'all click that thumbs up. You're doing a great job. We're at 885 people watching. So just click the thumbs up and it'll help share our stream. So let's try to go for 600 thumbs up just for the people watching. Let's go.
Balloons are still on this pool area and the candles are continuing to be lit throughout the night. Now, neighbors decided to put this vigil together because they wanted.
Jimmy D asked, was the body found after the reward was announced for the recovery? I don't know. Because I don't know anything about the recovery. Guys, we ain't even talked about the GoFundMe yet. Oh my goodness, we got so much to talk about. Y'all bear with me. We're going to try to get through this in a short amount of time, okay? But we're going to get to that 911 call. Let's go. So we got to talk about reward money, GoFundMe, and this 911 call.
To make sure the little boy is remembered. Everyone.
How are you guys following up with different tips that you receive?
Well, we've had many tips of things that obviously wasn't evidence, but we follow up on anything and everything that people bring us. We've seen tents, we've seen holes, we've seen abandoned buildings.
Can you tell me what it was, what went into organizing tonight's vigil?
Okay, tonight it wasn't really about me organizing. I just came and kind of lead the way because ain't nobody know what direction they was going. But at the end of the day, it all turned out to be good. So everything worked out perfect, and we all here for Braylen, the 3-year-old. That's all.
Okay, that's not the 911 call. Let's see if we can find it.
Thank you. We continue to follow breaking news of the death of 3-year-old Braylen Noble. After days of searching, his body was found yesterday in the swimming pool of the apartment complex where he lived. Right now, we are waiting results of his autopsy. WTOL 11's Carla Byron is live in South Toledo, where folks have been gathering to honor the little boy. Carla, what's the latest?
Amanda, this sign here says, "Rest in peace. Rest in heaven, Braylen. I never met you, but I loved you." That is how so many members of the community here feel about little Braylen. The Lucas County Coroner's Office confirmed the body of the 3-year-old last night. I called their office this morning, and they say the autopsy is taking place as we speak. Hopefully, the coroner will be able to determine the manner or cause of death. Police didn't say yesterday where the boy was found in the pool specifically, but they did say they, along with Toledo Fire, the FBI.
Where's your emergency?
Okay, for the people who want to hear the 911 call, here we go. And I think I've got this on here 2 times. So here's the first one. Here we go. Turn that down soon.
911, where's your emergency?
Yes, we have a missing 3-year-old.
Okay, what's the address?
Autistic nonverbal. 315 Gibraltar Heights. 3415,
I'm sorry, 3415?
3415 Gibraltar
Is there an apartment number?
Yes, L11.
I'm sorry?
L11.
L11, your name?
Yes.
Your name?
My name is Bobby.
Bobby,
B-I-E Johnson.
Bobby, is she white or Hispanic?
Black.
And you said she's non-verbal?
Yes.
How long has she been missing?
It's a he. We've been looking for him for over a good 30 minutes.
Okay.
He fell out his window in these apartments.
You think he's hurt?
I'm hoping he's okay, but we don't know where he at. We walked the whole ground.
Okay. And what was he wearing? Do you know?
What kind of his shirt? Because he found the window with his pull-up on.
What's his name?
Oh my God. Braylen.
B-A-Y-L-N or B-R-A-Y?
L-Y-L-I-N. B-R-A-Y-L.
B-A-N.
L-E-N. I'm sorry.
And what's his last name?
L-E-N. What's my last name? Noble. Oh God.
Okay, and what was he wearing?
He had on his pull-up. And was that the orange shirt? I don't even know what shirt he had on. What color was the shirt? T-shirt with the orange at the bottom. Or was it the gray one? He changed it out so much. I don't even know what shirt to put on him.
Okay, what's your phone number?
419-917-1640.
Did you guys go back by the creek and look by the creek anywhere?
Yes, we went up by the pool area, the swing area, all of that, and on the back end on the other side.
And guys, just to let y'all know, I have a second call I'm going to play. I've got 2 of these, so I'm going to let y'all hear both of them, okay? That's why I'm not pausing. That's why I'm not saying nothing. Let's keep going. And y'all listen. Y'all let me know if y'all think that they're lying. Let's keep going.
Oh.
Okay, and he's nowhere.
Let me read this. They searched the pool Friday and didn't find him. One of the volunteers said he caught mom and her brother in the woods last night. The baby was found stuffed in the pool drain today. Mom was taken into custody but was not arrested. Oh my goodness. Oh, this gets deep, man. Let's keep going. Sheesh. Thank you, Alyssa Deeds. Thank you. Let's keep going.
In the house?
No, we looked in the closets and everything.
Okay. Did you look under the bed?
Yes.
Okay. Did you look in like the hampers, underneath blankets?
Yeah, because we only have one bed in the apartment.
Okay.
Oh God!
Okay, well,
the screen windows like wide open.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. Well, we get the police on their way there. Okay. Okay. They're coming there. All right. Okay. Be watching for them. Okay.
She said they only had one bed for 3 people living there. What? Are you kidding me? Man, let's keep going. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Oh God.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh Lord. Sorry.
And we want to start this morning with
No,
tragic
we're
news
skipping that. I'm going to go to the next 911 call. Here we go. Nope, that's not it. I'll let you hear her in a little bit. Here we go. I hope y'all are ready, and I hope this one sounds a little bit better. Somebody in the chat said, how do you not know your grandchild's last name or how to spell the first? She asked her, she said, she think he fell out of the 3rd story window And they said, is he okay? And she was like, I don't know where he's at. What did he do? Did he run away? Like, are you kidding me? Man. Here we go.
911, where's your emergency?
Yes, we have a missing 3-year-old.
Okay, what's the address?
Autistic nonverbal. 15 Gibraltar Heights. 3415,
I'm sorry, 3415?
3415 Gibraltar Heights.
Is there an apartment number?
Yes.
I'm sorry? Your name?
Yes.
Your name?
My name is Bobby.
Bobby, is
B.I.E. Johnson.
Bobby, is she white or Hispanic?
Black.
And you said she's non-verbal?
Yes.
How long has she been missing?
It's a he.
Him?
We've been looking for him for over a good 30 minutes.
Okay.
He fell out his window in these apartments.
You think he's hurt?
I'm hoping he's okay, but we don't know where he's at. We walked the whole ground.
Okay. And what was he wearing, do you know?
What color was his shirt? Because he found the window with his pull-up on.
What's his name?
Oh, my God. Braylen.
B-A-Y-L-N or B-R-A-Y?
L-Y-L-I-N. B-R-A-Y-L.
B-A-N.
L-E-N, I'm sorry.
And what's his last name?
L-E-N. What's their last name? Noble. Oh, God.
Okay, what was he wearing?
He had on his pull-up. And, was that the orange shirt? I don't even know what shirt he had on. What color was the shirt? T-shirt with the orange at the bottom? Or was it the gray one? You changed it out, but I don't even remember what shirt you put on him.
Okay, let me rewind that.
Okay, what's your phone number?
25-second mark. Okay. Let me rewind it.
911, where's your emergency?
Somebody in the chat is saying, I killed him at the 25-second mark in the background. I'm going to jail. Let's see if we can hear that.
Yes, we have a missing 3-year-old.
Okay, what's the address?
Autistic nonverbal. 15 Gibraltar Heights. 3415,
I'm sorry, 3415?
3415 Gibraltar Heights.
Is there an apartment number?
Yes.
I'm sorry? Your name?
Yes.
Your name?
My name is Bobby.
Bobby, is
B.I.E. Johnson.
Bobby, is she white or Hispanic?
Black.
And you said she's non-verbal?
Yes.
How long has she been missing?
It's a he.
Him?
We've been looking for him for over a good 30 minutes.
Guys, I didn't hear it. Let me try the other video. Let me go back. I didn't hear it.
And we want to start this morning with tragic news that the body of Braylen Noble has been found. The 3-year-old's body found. And we
911, where's your emergency?
Yes, we have a missing 3-year-old.
Okay, what's the address?
Autistic nonverbal. 15 Gibraltar Heights. 3415,
I'm sorry, 3415?
3415 Gibraltar
Is there an apartment number?
Yes, L11.
I'm sorry?
Y'all are saying y'all could hear that? I couldn't hear it. I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to see if I can hear it. Y'all are saying that it's a very clear whisper. Okay, I'm going to try it again. Yeah, y'all got some good ears. Okay, let's try it. 18 seconds. Let me see. Let's do this. I'm going to try to time this thing. Okay, here we go.
911, where's your emergency? 911, where's your emergency?
Yeah,
911, where's your emergency?
yes, we have a missing 3-year-old.
Okay, what's the address?
Autistic nonverbal. 315 Gibraltar Heights. 3415,
I'm sorry, 3415?
3415.
I can hear it. It's really hard to hear that clearly, though. I don't know if that's going to be permissible in court. I'm not sure about that. I don't know. But I did hear what y'all are talking about. But let's keep going. If y'all heard it, let's hear it one more time.
911, where's your emergency?
Yes, we have a missing 3-year-old.
Okay, what's the address?
Autistic nonverbal. 315 Gibraltar Heights. 3415,
I'm sorry, 3415?
3415 Gibraltar
Is there an apartment number?
Yes, L11.
I'm sorry?
L11.
L11, your name?
Yes.
Your name?
My name is Bobby.
Bobby, is
B-I-E Johnson.
Bobby, is she white or Hispanic?
Black.
And you said you're non-verbal?
Yes.
How long has she been missing?
It's a he.
Him?
We've been looking for him for over a good 30 minutes.
Okay.
He fell out this window in these apartments.
You think he's hurt?
I'm hoping he's okay, but we don't know where he's at.
How did he fall 3 stories and you don't know where he's at? Y'all hear how that don't make any sense? If they drop the background audio and single out that section, they can use it, and the FBI knows how to do it. I agree with you. That's why I say it. And the fact that there should be better audio than this, because this audio is crap. I've heard way better 911 calls. How did he fall out 3 stories, and how do you know he fell out the window? And did you not go check for half an hour? Did you not go check for 24 hours? If he fell out the window, why did you not immediately go downstairs and go find him laying on the ground? Somebody picked up a kid who fell out 3 stories and then ran off with him, and then all of a sudden came back and stuffed him in a pool drain? What? Guys, the damn stories don't even make, the lies don't even make sense. But let's listen. Let's keep going.
Okay. And what was he wearing? Do you know?
What kind of his shirt? Because he found the window with his pull-up on.
What's his name?
Oh my God. Braylen.
B-A-Y-L.
Y'all are saying the other audio is clearer. Both of these audios suck a lot. I'll let you hear it though.
911, where's your emergency?
Yes, we have a missing 3-year-old.
Okay, what's the address?
Autistic nonverbal. 315 Gibraltar Heights. 3415,
I'm sorry, 3415?
3415 Gibraltar Heights.
Is there an apartment number?
Yes.
I'm sorry? Your name?
Yes.
Your name?
My name is Bobby.
Bobby, is
B-I-E Johnson.
Bobby, is she white or Hispanic?
Black.
And you said you're non-verbal?
Yes.
How long has she been missing?
It's a he. We've been looking for him for over a good 30 minutes.
Okay.
He fell out this window in these apartments.
You think he's hurt?
I'm hoping he's okay, but we don't know where he at. We walked the whole ground.
Okay. And what was he wearing? Do you know?
What kind of his shirt? Because he found the window with his pull-up on.
What's his name?
Oh my God. Braylen.
B-A-Y-L-N or B-R-A-Y?
L-Y-L-I-N. B-R-A-Y-L. B-A-L-E-N. I'm sorry.
And what's his last name?
L-E-N.
And I want y'all to take a look at this photo I'm putting up here.
What's his last name? Noble. Oh, God.
Okay, what was he wearing?
He had on his pull-up. And, was that the orange shirt? I don't even know what shirt he had on. What color was his shirt? T-shirt with the orange at the bottom? Or was it the gray one? You changed it out, but I don't even remember what shirt you put on him.
Okay, what's your phone number? Did you guys go back by the creek and look by the creek anywhere?
Yes, we went all back there by the pool area, the swing area, all of that. And on the back end on the other side. Oh.
Okay, and he's nowhere in the house?
No, we looked in the closets and everything.
Okay, did you look under the bed?
Yes.
Okay. Did you look in like the hampers, underneath blankets?
Yeah, because we only have one bed in the apartment.
Okay.
Y'all see this, right?
Oh, God.
Okay, well,
the screen windows like wide open.
Okay. Okay. Well, we get the police on their way there, okay? Okay. You're coming there. All right. Okay, be watching for him. Okay. All right.
Oh, God.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I agree with y'all in the chat.
Okay,
now I need to show y'all this on a little bit of a bigger screen. So let me pull this up. Hold on, give me a moment. I need to show y'all this on a little bit of a bigger screen. If y'all would click the thumbs up, share this stream, let other people know that we are live. We're gonna talk about this GoFundMe above my head here in a moment. Let's look at this. Let me make this bigger so y'all can see it. I'm gonna cover up the chat just for a moment. But y'all can keep typing. Let me see. No, I do not want to keep that. Here we go. All right, let's go.
Jail's too good for you! Jail's too good for you! We got you! Fuck you! Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, bitch!
Look at Cody. Cody on there with her. Cody on there with her. I've been out here since day 2, and I was out here 2-3 days.
This is the group of people who are tired of watching these children get murdered. Watch this. These are the people in the community who got mad at the mom and the grandmother. They believe that she killed them also. Look at this. These are all the people that got mad. Look at this. A lot of people.
Okay, y'all, here she go, put it up. Look. This is the party. God, jail's too good for you! Right there, y'all. Jail's too good for you! We got you! Fuck you! Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you!
Look at Cody. Cody on there with her. Cody on there with her. 2 or 3 days. I caught her in the woods by herself. She hasn't been moving that baby since we've been looking for that baby, you feel me? That baby wasn't just injured, you feel me? We've been looking. I didn't caught her in the woods by herself with her brother, bro. Like I said since day one, bro, ain't no baby gonna fall out a window and get up and walk to the fucking park. Let's be real, man. You already know what happened to that baby. Because we looked in the pool.
Yeah,
we looked in the
they
pool. They had divers in the pool, bro. She put that baby in that pool. They ain't just no regular shit that you do. You pick that shit, bro.
And you saw her in the woods?
I saw her in the woods by myself. I was in the woods.
Uh-oh, did y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? He said he saw them in the woods. And I want y'all to remember what Illicit Deed said. Illicit Deed sent me a message and it says, they searched the pool Friday and didn't find him. One of the volunteers said he caught the mom and her brother in the woods last night. If y'all know who the brother is, let me know because we need to get his ass arrested too, if this is true. One of the volunteers said he caught the mom and the brother in the woods last night. The baby was found stuffed in the pool drain today. Mom was taken into custody but was not arrested. Listen at this again. Listen at him.
That baby wasn't just injured, you feel me? We've been looking. I didn't caught her in the woods by herself with her brother, bro. Like I said since day one, bro, ain't no baby gonna fall out a window and get up and walk to the fucking park.
And he's speaking truth. Listen to what he says. I tried to turn it up so y'all could hear it. Hold on. Let me try to make it more clear. Listen again what he said.
That baby wasn't just injured, you feel me? We've been looking. I didn't caught her in the woods by herself with her brother, bro. Like I said since day one.
That dude said, I caught her in the woods with her brother by themselves.
Bro, ain't no baby gonna fall out a window and get up and walk to the fucking park.
He said, ain't no baby gonna fall out the window like that, get up and walk off.
You already know what happened to that baby. Because we looked in the pool.
Yeah,
we looked
they
in the
did.
pool.
He said, can we look in the pool? He said, we looked in the pool. That's what he's saying. So apparently he was one of the search volunteers. He said they already checked the pool.
You already know what happened to that baby. Because we looked in the pool.
Yeah,
we looked
they
in the
did.
pool. What happened to that baby? Because we looked in the pool.
Yeah,
we looked
they
in the
did.
pool. What happened to that baby? Because we looked in the pool.
Yeah,
we looked
they
in the
did.
pool.
Y'all heard that, right? Let me see if I can make it a little more clear.
And walk to the fucking park. Let's be real, man. You already know what happened to that baby. Because we looked in the pool.
Yeah,
we looked
they
in the
did.
pool. They had divers in the pool, but she put that baby in that pool. They ain't just no regular shit that you do. You pick that shit.
And you saw her in the woods?
I saw her in the woods by myself. I was in the woods. White chick lady was at the top yesterday. She hopped on the situation. We knew the baby was close to the baby because she got too defensive in the area. And I told her, I said, bro,
All right, guys, let me see if I can confirm with somebody that was mom.
It sounded like that lady should have stayed talking to him. It sounded like he saw something and said something, which is good. Let me let y'all hear this, and then we're going to close out here in a moment. Y'all click that thumbs up. We got 600 thumbs up. Let's try to reach 700 thumbs up. Get a few more people here. Let me let y'all hear this.
Good morning, Facebook. We're going to let a couple people hop on here for a second. You can also see some signs here. Braylon Noble. Now, a lot of you have questions this morning. We're going to answer as many as we can at this point. One of the biggest questions a lot of you have had, why did anyone check the pool early on in the investigation? Why did they go back to the pool? Police have been very adamant with us that they checked the pool very early on in the investigation numerous times. Not only did police check the pool, but Toledo Fire and Rescue volunteers, as well as live and cadaver dogs.
That many people checked that pool. Let me rewind and let y'all hear this again. Please tell me y'all heard this. I want y'all to hear how many people checked this pool. For those of y'all who are listening, listen to how many people checked this tiny ass pool. This ain't no Olympic damn pool. This ain't no freaking ocean. This ain't even a lake. This is like a puddle for a pool. It's not even a real pool. Thank you, Nikki Day. Thank you for everybody who donated. I'm going to shout y'all out here in a moment. We got a lot of people that donated. Y'all keep doing that. Thank you so much. Let me let y'all hear this.
Morning, we're going to answer as many as we can at this point. One of the biggest questions a lot of you have had, Why did anyone check the pool early on in the investigation? Why did they go back to the pool? Police have been very adamant with us that they checked the pool very early on in the investigation numerous times. Not only did police check the pool, but Toledo Fire and Rescue, volunteers, as well as live and cadaver dogs. In fact, hundreds of people have been around this area by the pool since Braylen had first disappeared. Now, during that 911 call, Braylen's grandmother had talked to police, and Braylen's mother said that she believed that Braylen could have fallen or jumped out of their third-story apartment window. She believed that to be the only possible option because she said she was on the back patio. His grandmother...
And y'all see, she's giving you a tour of that little bitty tiny ass unimpressive pool. Huh?
There was in the living room, and she...
If y'all can hear this, click the thumbs up and let me know that y'all are listening to this woman break this down. Please. Listen at her.
During that 911 call, Braylen's grandmother had talked to police, and Braylen's mother said that she believed that Braylen could have fallen or jumped out of their third-story apartment window. She believed that to be the only possible option because she said she was on the back patio. His grandmother was in the living room, and she said that there's no way he could have snuck past Grandma to get out that front door.
And their own words are being used against them. And now that she said that, now I want to present you guys with this GoFundMe. Let's take a look at this. Raynisha Noble set up this GoFundMe. Y'all see this? And I'm going to tell y'all guys exactly what the GoFundMe says. They're asking for $2,000 for Braylen Noble. It was set up by Raynisha Noble, and it had one sentence. And that sentence said, "My nephew, autistic Braylen Noble, please donate whatever to help with his funeral. Anything will help. Deceased." If y'all think I'm lying, I need to pull this up on the screen so y'all can see this. These people are stupid. Lord have mercy. And who is these stupid people that are going on here donating? I want to know who the dummies are who will donate to these damn GoFundMes. Look at this. $2,000 and you couldn't even write a full sentence? Are you kidding me? Who is Raynisha Noble? An idiot, a dummy. Look at this. If y'all think I'm lying, I'm flying. It says, "My nephew, comma, autistic Braylen Noble," which doesn't even make sense why you would have a comma there. "My nephew, autistic Braylen Noble, please donate whatever to help with his funeral. Anything will help. Deceased." Matthew Martin and Anonymous apparently felt like this was a worthy cause, and this GoFundMe was only at $200. So that means people are currently donating right now. Why are you donating to this? The state will bury him. And on top of that, they're not going to even get this money because this is about to turn into a murder investigation. Please mark my words. This is going to turn into a murder investigation, and they're not going to even touch that GoFundMe money anyway. So if y'all got that much money to throw away into somebody who's not going to get the money anyway, then why would you not donate it to somebody who is actually making a difference? To people like #SaveOurChildren of Texas. To people like Dana Brockaway of the NAACP, who is actually out here trying to rescue kids who are facing child services corruption. Why are we not supporting platforms like ours? They're just sitting money, and that money is going to end up coming right back. Why do these people need $2,000? For what? They don't even know what the hell happened to the kid. They won't even let this kid's autopsy come back so we can find out exactly what happened to him. Hello? Are y'all listening? You won't even... This baby boy's body is not even cold yet. And you're already donating and asking for a GoFundMe for a funeral that can't be planned because you don't even know what happened to this beautiful poor baby boy? Man, come on, people. Sheesh.
Many of you are asking if the mother and grandmother are in custody. So far, no, they are not. We did see them being taken by police. However, they were not in handcuffs yesterday. Now, the Lucas County Coroner's Coroner is going to be conducting that autopsy today. We should have results by 1 in the afternoon. That's ultimately going to determine the cause of death for little Braylon. We will be awaiting those results and share them with you once we get them. You can see these candles are still lit here. It's been, again, less than 24 hours since we heard this tragic news, and this is really how the community is responding this morning.
This automatically ought to be a homicide investigation. How many of y'all believe? Thank you, Diane. Diane in the chat said this is a scam. Miss Sunshine Honey said they couldn't wait to get rid of him. He didn't have a chance. I agree. I agree. You said, who is Candy? Candy is a channel member, I believe, or a moderator. Maybe I missed something. What happened? Did something happen? Hashtag TTO. Why was Chelsea blocked for posting hashtag TTO? Don't block. Please don't block anybody. Maybe it was an accident. TTO is take the ovaries. We believe that these women should not have the ability to procreate, because this is all that they do is they use these beautiful babies. Black Beauty said these people are batshit crazy, and I agree. Thank you. They're using these babies for the benefits that they can collect from these kids. Can somebody in the chat please say hashtag babies for benefits? Let's go. Oh, it's okay, Dre. I unblocked her. She said hashtag TTO. TTO is one of our hashtags. It's okay to use our hashtags in our chat. Let's go.
Broken.
The cadaver dogs would have picked up the scent. Thank you, Karen. Come on, y'all. What's up with y'all in the chat, man? Pinata Samurai said, stop donating to these criminals. It's becoming a trend. Thank you. Come on, y'all. Speak your mind in the chat. Speak your mind. Let's go.
Obviously, this is not the outcome anyone wanted. Candace, you're asking if the gate is locked. It was locked. It's still locked right now.
Did y'all hear that? And that actually confirms exactly what Illicit Deeds, and y'all make sure and go to illicitdeeds.com and Illicit Deeds on Facebook, because me and Illicit Deeds actually do cross promote with each other, right? Listen at this again. The gate is locked and the gate was locked. Listen again.
Anyone wanted.
Listen, here we go.
Candace, you're asking if the gate is locked. It was locked. It's still locked right now.
You heard that?
It's anyone wanted. Candace, you're asking if the gate is locked. It was locked. It's still locked right now. And another interesting thing that a lot of us were talking about this morning, our live crews here with WTOL have been out by this pool area every single day since Monday, from around 4 in the morning until 8 in the morning. By 8 in the morning, we had volunteers here that we were speaking with. So this is a relatively populated area. If you guys remember this white gazebo right here, this is where volunteers met every single day before they went out and combed the woods for Braylon. And this area was usually always manned. You can see a lot of that water still there because a lot of people, even if they couldn't come help search for the toddler, they dropped off snacks, water, anything they could to help out. A lot of you were asking how you can help out. Lisa, you're saying this is such a beautiful memorial. It really is. When I pulled up this morning, I was shocked at how large it was. Again, it's less than 24 hours since we heard this tragic news. And you can see just how many people have come together so far. You can see that pool area is locked. That's actually the entrance right over here. And then you can see you have to actually go down steps to get to that pool area. So a lot of questions remain. This is now an active death investigation. Keep in mind the FBI are involved with this.
Thank you,
Many
Donna
of you have been
Aguayo.
asking about the 911 call as well that was released a couple days ago. You said that you might have heard something in the background. The grandmother was speaking in the 911 call. However, you are saying that you might have heard something like a cryptic message in the background. Some of you said that you heard, "I killed him" in the background. Others said you heard something like, "I can't breathe." Some of you told us you heard something in the background but weren't sure exactly what it was. We can confirm this morning that police told us they are investigating that call. We don't know any more information about that at this time.
So she addressed that. She addressed that.
Keep walking back and forth here. You
Look
can see
at
a
this
3
pool.
because Braylen was 3 years old. I heard he was turning 4 soon. A lot of stuffed animals here. A lot of candles. I'll get down so you.
And I want y'all to look at that pool. That pool is so high that even somebody like me who got some ups and some leg power, I can't even jump up and jump over that fence. So how did they get over that fence? They would have had to gotten the key. They would have had to gotten the key.
You can see really moving at night when all of the candles are lit up and you see just how many balloons are circling this pool area. Now, many of you are asking, what can you do to get involved? How can you attend a vigil? Well, there's going to be one today here at the Hunters Ridge apartment complex in South Toledo. It's going to start at 3 in the afternoon. If you cannot come today, there are going to be 2 more. This is going to be like a 3-day event. The next one is going to be on Friday at 9 in the morning, and the one on Saturday will be at 9 as well. Again, these will be starting at 9. You can bring blue and red ribbons on Friday and Saturday, as well as teddy bears. Sorry about that, guys. We have some more people coming to drop off gifts and donations here this morning. Since we've been here.
So, okay. So somebody in the chat, Tasha Nicole said they don't think they thought this out very well. I agree with you. They did not think this out very well. Let me address what Linda said. Linda said that the residents have keys. So I want y'all to remember what was said. Thank you, Laura Allison, for joining the channel membership. Thank you so much for that. Think about this. If residents are the only ones who have keys, then how did this child end up in the pool after he fell out of a 3-story apartment complex window? I'm going to say that again. If this child was found in the pool, stuffed in a drain pipe, how did the child even get in there unless it weren't for a person who has a key, which would have been an adult? But I seriously doubt if this kid fell out of a 3-story building and some random stranger took the kid, happened to have a key, went into the pool, and then stuffed the kid's body, and then the parents weren't able to find this kid, or nobody found this kid until 2 days later. And they weren't able to immediately go outside and see this child on the ground after it fell out of the window. Would you not look out the window and see where the kid is? How in the F, I want to say the F word really bad. How in the world does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? If this child truly fell out of the window, if you knew it fell out the window, then how did you not immediately go over and go check on the kid? If you know that's what happened, if you don't know that's what happened, then why are you saying that's what happened? And the police searched. Not only did the police search the pool, but volunteers searched the pool, cadaver dogs searched the pool, and the swamp and rescue team searched the pool the day before, and the body was not found until the next day. Yes. And somebody, thank you, Lisa. Lisa said the drain is not operational if the pool is closed. That's why I love you guys in the chat. The FBI is going to tear their story apart. Well, Diane, here's my question, and for everybody else who's listening. Do y'all really think that in Ohio, knowing how much corruption is going on out there, do y'all believe that they're going to get this right? Do y'all think that they're going to make the right judgment, the right call on this story? Because I'm praying that they do. Cuyahoga County has been screwing this up for the kids. Cleveland has been screwing this up for the kids. And now we have Toledo. And I want to say this to the leaders and officials and the police and everybody out there, to the FBI, if you're listening to my stream, I want to see, for our sake, for human sake, if y'all are going to do the right thing by this kid. Y'all know that these whores are lying, and I want to see that y'all put them underneath the jail, and I want to see y'all give them the ultimate penalty under law. Whatever the law is in Ohio, they need the ultimate penalty, because this was intentional and they lied about it. And I'm not talking about the mom. I'm talking about the grandmother and the mother. And if the brother was complicit, if he participated, then we want the brother too. Can somebody put that in the chat? Hashtag, we want the brother. We want the brother too if he is involved. Let's go.
I would say 4 this morning. I've seen, 10 people, I would say, come and drop off balloons, stuffed animals, candles, anything like that on their way to work, flowers even.
Heretic asked, is there an autopsy? Yes, they did an autopsy, but the autopsy came back inconclusive. So they can't conclusively say if there was blunt force trauma. But I'm going to tell you guys what I believe happened. Are y'all ready for this? Uh-oh. For the people who are here, y'all will get to hear my words. I believe that the mother got tired of her kid because her kid is nonverbal. She never loved this kid. She always wanted this kid dead. And one day she had the bright idea, because you can clearly see that she was living in poverty. She's tired of living in poverty. She's tired of living with her grandmother, and said, what would be a quick come up? Because clearly I had this kid, so I could collect a check for this kid, and I'm not getting enough of that money. I'm not seeing the benefits of this kid. I should be rich right now, living a good life, kicking my feet up, not having to work and be a parent. So what I wanted to do was come up with a get-rich-quick scheme. And the best way to do that is to put up a GoFundMe for all of those stupid idiots who are out there that literally believe that just because somebody puts up a GoFundMe who put on one run-on sentence that had no type of punctuation, and the sentence didn't even make any sense, and they knew that you idiots were gonna have your heartstrings plucked on by a woman who was irresponsible with her sexuality and her parenting skills, that she knew that y'all were going to give her money the second that she put up a fucking GoFundMe after her kid mysteriously dies, after her and the grandmother can't even get their damn story straight. That grandmother ain't shit, and neither is that mom and anybody else who helped cover this up. Y'all get me? I believe what happened is that she planned to murder this kid. The crying and the hollering and screaming is an act. An act. A-C-T. Act. It was an act. She's lying. She's full of crap. It stinks in here because it's BS. She's lying. She murdered this kid, and I believe that she drowned this kid in her bathroom tub, killed him, which is why you didn't find him in the pool. Reported that matter of fact, let me ask you guys this. If this kid, I want to know where this kid was dead at, because the kid was moved to the pool because they already checked the pool. So it's only one or two things could have happened. And I'm going to give y'all the two scenarios. Are you ready? Here we go. A, either that kid was in the apartment the entire time and was dead inside there, which is why they searched that area and couldn't find the kid, which is how they had the cadaver dogs look and they couldn't find the kid. And they also had the swamp and rescue team and the police and volunteers search that area and could not find the kid outside. Option B, the kid was hidden in the woods. But again, option B doesn't make any sense because the cadaver dogs or volunteers or somebody would have found that kid. They could have taken him off property. Yes, I believe so. Which is further egregious if they did that. Which is also why I'm hoping that there is surveillance video. But if there's surveillance video, then the FBI and the police aren't going to put that out yet. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they want them to give their story, see how far they're going to drag this out until they tell the truth, and then they're going to use it against them in court. That's how you nail their balls or ovaries to the wall. Nail their proverbial ovaries to the wall by letting them talk themselves into a corner. Let their words hang them. Let's go. We only got a couple more minutes of this video. Let's go. Uh-oh. Click. Is she gonna say anything?
And again, yesterday, around 1 in the afternoon, the FBI were circling this area, walking around the area, and then pretty soon we did see, that's okay. We did see police come, fire and rescue come with water equipment. Pretty soon police had taped off this area with crime scene tape and put a tarp up around the...
How many of y'all believe she had life insurance? Because I don't think she did. Irresponsible people, irresponsible human beings don't have life insurance on their kid. And let me say this. If you are a person who does not have life insurance on your kid, that I'm telling you, you're being irresponsible. Go to GerberLife.com, go get you some life insurance on your kid and start being a responsible parent. Somebody might get mad about what I just said. I think it might be getting a little hot in here. Whew. Thank you, Nikki Day. Said it's a BS story, but the pool may still be operational. I work in this industry, and our community pool runs year-round, whether it's open or not. Okay, I'll take your word for that, because I definitely do not know. I don't know, but let's go.
This fence was a very active scene.
She's giving you a great visual of how small this pool is. Look at this.
I even see a balloon floating down there alone.
Thank you, Miss Sunshine Honey. I'm gonna read it off here in just a moment. But if you guys did send donations, I want to say thank you.
So if you're just tuning in, you want to learn how you can be a part of the vigil, there will be one happening here at the Hunters Ridge apartment complex today at 3 in the afternoon. There'll be 2 more, both on Friday and Saturday, starting at 9 in the morning. Friday and Saturday, you're encouraged to bring red and blue ribbons if you have them, as well as teddy bears.
Yes, you did.
And again, the organizers are asking you to be kind if you do attend. There will be family members as well as friends of little Braylon there. So, of course, this is a really tragic and hard time for everyone. So they are asking that you do be kind and respectful to everyone. I'll give you guys a look of it this way. You can see that those balloons circle around the entire fence.
Y'all see how small this pool is? And they would not have been able to jump over that. That's a tall leap. They would have had to use the key to get in. Somebody, okay, Kira's World is asking, did the apartment manager have something to do with it because of the keys? Where people are saying the only people who have keys to the pool is the apartment complex and the apartment complex manager and the residents. So if there's a lock on there that prevents the residents from being able to get in the pool, if the pool is not operational, then that would mean only the apartment manager would have access to it. I think that's why they're bringing it up, but I don't know. I really don't know about that part.
Ronald, you're asking, was the pool thoroughly searched? We actually have pictures and video of police and fire down by that pool area. I'm pretty sure I did see someone in scuba gear there, but you can see this pool is half filled. That's really how it was throughout the entire week. I actually remember looking at this pool.
Okay, so this will answer another one of y'all questions to the person who said that pools remain operational year round. Well, this one, if you look at it, if that pool is half empty, then that means that this pool was not in operation. I just thought about that. So that actually would kind of knock down that particular theory. Because at this point, we don't know for sure, but it's just a theory. But if that pool is half empty, it was not operational.
I think it was Monday. Did not notice anything suspicious, anything weird. And again, that's just my personal experience here. but I did notice it was half filled. It looked pretty similar to this. You know, the water was murky. For anyone asking, the autopsy report will be done today. We should have those results by 1 in the afternoon. So stick with W2L because we will let you guys know once we figure it out and get those results back. You can see some flowers here. And again, the last time we checked, we have not seen any arrests. So just to clarify for you guys there, I know there's been a lot of talk on social media and whatnot. Trying to look through your comments here.
And if y'all would, click that thumbs up. We have 699 thumbs up. We just need a couple hundred of y'all to just click the thumbs up. It's a very easy thing to do. We already got people that are donating, so everybody else just click the thumbs up. I see a lot of new names. And also subscribe to our channel because this is all we do. We represent our babies. Talk to the AFC in the chat. We represent our babies here, not only on the internet, but in real life. We do this for real, for real. We stand up for our babies.
And yeah, I see a lot of you asking when someone could get in there into the pool area. That's a really good question. Again, this white gazebo is only feet from the pool area, and it was manned from, I would say, 7 in the morning until midnight. And then keep in mind, our crews, our WTL crews, would get here around 4 in the morning from Monday until today. So there wasn't a big time window in there that, like, this area wasn't populated, I would say, by at least a few people. But police haven't released any more details about the investigation yet. We will be waiting for the autopsy report.
Thank you, Albania.
Dorothy,
Anissa
you're saying what a beautiful
subscribe.
memorial.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, it really is breathtaking to see just how many people in the community came together.
Shonda said the pool has been closed, or Shonda, let me know how I pronounce your name. I want to put some respect on your name. Said the pool has been closed for more than a month for repairs. So that sounds like that drain was not operational, or that filter, whatever it is, was not working. It was not on. People said that the gate was locked up last night, both locks. Wow. So if both locks were on there, then that means only the apartment manager would have had access based on what we've learned, based on what we hear. We don't know that for a fact, but that's why I'm hoping that they do thorough investigative work. Let's go. Shout out to New Orleans. Y'all just missed me. I was in New Orleans about 4 weeks ago. Y'all should have hit me up while I was in New Orleans. Shout out to the boot. You heard me? Let's go.
They're here. It hasn't even been 24 hours since we heard this tragic news, and this is the result of, you know, the community caring about a little 3-year-old boy. Many of them.
Yes, he was dead beforehand. I'm telling you guys, he absolutely was. Otherwise, their entire theory, their entire story would make no sense. None of it makes any sense.
Them have never even met this boy, but Jody, you're asking if the pool was covered. To my best knowledge, I do not believe that pool was covered. Kimberly, you're asking, will you let us know who did it? We will absolutely let you know once we figure it out. Once we hear from police, we have to get everything confirmed through police. However, this is an open, active death investigation right now. So last we checked, however, we do not see any arrests made in this. Denise, you're asking, the gazebo is next to this, where the search party was. So why was he not seen there earlier? That's really the big question right now. This area was really populated. And again, police had confirmed to us that they checked this pool multiple times in the beginning of Braylen's disappearance. Not only did police check it, volunteers were checking the area. Toledo Fire and Rescue, live and cadaver dogs were out here. So that's one of the biggest questions right now that a lot of people have. Amy, yes, that pool gate is locked. To the best of my knowledge, I believe it was locked this entire time because this pool was not open for the summer. And even I'll give you guys one last look here. You can see in the water is a little bit murky. It's not filled the entire way. That's how that pool water has been since last week when we first arrived here on scene. Make sure to tune into WTOL. We're going to have live coverage all throughout the day, into the night, bringing you the latest developments with this investigation. And again, for those of you who are asking, we should see the results from that autopsy report around 1 this afternoon. As soon as we get updates, we will be sure to pass them along, so make sure to follow us both on air as well as online.
All right, man, that was actually more informative than I thought it was going to be. Let me go ahead and take this off the screen, and I want to talk about this GoFundMe one more time. And I want to show you guys that this GoFundMe was set up by somebody named Raynisha Noble. If y'all live in this area, if y'all know who Raynisha is, I don't know if that's like how directly that person is related to this family, but I'm always curious as to why, before this kid even has a proper autopsy, why are they putting up GoFundMes that quickly? Before you even have a thorough investigation, we're already putting up GoFundMes. For what? They can't even bury the kid. They cannot bury this kid because it is a murder investigation. They can't put this kid into the ground because it's a murder investigation. Does everybody understand where I'm coming from? It's an active murder investigation. Having to put some extra stuff in my my little thing here. Y'all bear with me a moment. So, got to block some extra keywords. So, let me go ahead and close this out, because that's $2,000 that they're asking for, and they've already collected money on this GoFundMe while we've been live. And that is probably about the crappiest put together GoFundMe I have ever seen. But let me give you guys my closing thoughts. I got to say, shout out to the people of Toledo, because it seems like our message is starting to get out there. And people are truly starting to try to give these children a voice and take up for these kids. They're going hard at people who are bad parents. And I'm glad to see that the tide is turning in the favor of the children. But my goal of my platform is not to report on dead children. The point of my platform is to prevent children from ending up dead. The point of my platform is to prevent children from ending up dead. Either A, for the mothers to take it as their responsibility to make sure that these type of things don't happen. Don't put your children in harm's way. To the grandparents or whoever has custody of these children. To the fathers, we got to have better fathers. How many of y'all believe that the men got to start stepping up and being better fathers and start being there for their kids? Stop ending up in jail. Stop being jailbait. Stop doing stupid shit. I don't care why the biological father is in jail. He shouldn't be. For whatever reason, he should not have caused himself to be in that position. There is no excuse for that. He should have been out of jail and should have been a damn father and taking care of his son, and maybe this type of thing wouldn't happen. When are men going to start to step up and realize, like, hey, we have opportunities to become something great, and our legacy needs to become something great as well. We got to start valuing ourselves as men. We have to start changing the tide now. We clearly see that we do not have an example of a man in front of us when we do not have fathers. So once we have the wherewithal, the knowledge and the understanding, and you hear a voice like mine who tells these brothers they need to step up, then you need to step up, do better, Google search some damn parenting tips, do something. Get some counseling, stop sticking your dick in everything that has a little bit of moisture on it. Stop sticking your dick in everything that has a heartbeat. Hello? How can we get an amen to that? There's no excuse. Because guess what? These women are doing horrible things, and it's not all women, but these women are doing horrible things. These horrible women that these men are choosing. But these women can produce no children to murder and have these children for the benefits that they can collect from these kids, hashtag babies for benefits, if not for the male seed. The male has to see his seed as valuable and stop putting his seed into unrighteous soil. Anybody want to debate that? Anybody want to tell me that I'm wrong for what I just said? Do y'all want to come take my platform down? Come flag me down? Because I said that we have to start holding the men accountable? Does anybody disagree with what I got to say? Because a real man is going to agree with what I just said. A real man ain't going to get mad about what I said. A real man is going to say, you know what? As men, we got to do better. We got to stop giving these whores opportunities to be mothers. Hello? As men, we have to stop giving these whores opportunities to be mothers. With no seed, they can't reproduce. There are plenty of ways for men to make money. Stop going to the motherfucking sperm bank, dumbasses. Maybe dumbass men don't know that they can actually take your seed from the sperm bank and still put you on child support. Maybe you didn't know that. But there is a nugget of information. And I think that that has a lot of truth in it. Thank you, hashtag message. If y'all hear me, hashtag message. Where are my men at that agree with me? Are there any men that disagree with me before I move on with my point? It starts with us. With no seed, these irresponsible mothers and grandmothers have nothing. Life starts with the man. Hashtag justice for Braylen. Due to contrary popular opinion that people believe that life starts with the woman, no, it doesn't. It starts with the man. That is why I personally believe that men have a high level, if not higher level, of responsibility prior to procreation. We control the procreation process. There are a lot of good women in my chat. There are a lot of good women in my comment section. There are a lot of great women who have subscribed to my channel that believe in the message that we're trying to spread is love. Love yourself. Love yourself enough to not bring a child into this world that you do not want to be here and that you do not want to care for, and that you do not want to raise so it can grow up and become something great. Hashtag Save Our Children of Texas also believes in this philosophy. And you're going to see us go out into the streets. We're going to speak. We're going to fight. We're going to save these babies. And guess what? Our message is all inclusive. It includes responsibility on everybody's side. We keep the children accountable and we give the children their rights that they deserve under God. We make sure and hold the women responsible and we hold the men responsible. If the dad was in jail, then the dad ain't shit. The mom had responsibility for this kid, and the mom, I believe, murdered this kid. In my opinion, based on what we've learned, the mother ain't shit. The grandma got on the phone on 911 and lied. Grandma ain't shit. She's an old decrepit, what do you call that? What do you call that? She is senile. She's senile. Maybe they'll give her that an excuse. Maybe somebody out there is going to back these bad parents. But it doesn't seem like the people of Toledo are doing that. Toledo is standing up and saying no more. Toledo is saying hashtag babies' lives matter. Toledo is saying hashtag save our children. Toledo is saying Stop the abuse and killing of babies. Hashtag see something, say something. They are praying for the children of the world. That is what I believe Toledo is trying to give us right now. And Toledo, based on what we see, even though your circumstances might be a little rough out there, I see you trying. The AFC and DJ Just Jay, we see that your guys are trying. We see that you guys are trying to put forth a better message, and we see that you guys are actually trying to get justice. For that, we can respect that. We can respect your community. We can respect your city. We can respect parts of your state when y'all do step up for these babies. Because I can tell y'all, in Cuyahoga County and in Cleveland and all these other places where we've seen these same children be murdered, and they only had 12 people standing outside protesting. And in this video, when we saw the people out there, we saw hundreds. We saw damn near the whole city of Toledo out there. That's a hell of a good step in the right direction. We got to start standing up for these babies. And I want y'all to subscribe to my channel because this is what we believe. These babies cannot speak for themselves, nor can they defend themselves against the tyranny of their caretakers. They need adults to stand up for them. And as righteous, responsible citizens of the United States of America, we are Americans first. We take care of America first. We need to protect our borders. We need to protect our states. We need to protect our cities. We need to protect our counties. We need to protect our homes. We need to protect our children. And to the men, protect your seed. Only give your seed to righteous soil. We have to do better. Together, we can fix this. We can turn the tide and we can start saving these babies. I don't want to report on more babies that are dead. I want to start reporting on success stories where we have fixed the system, we have saved babies, and we have gotten rid of criminals in our society because they got to go. We got to stop seeing red, white, blue, green, Chinese, Mexican. We got to stop seeing all of these different nationalities and races. What we have to start seeing is human beings. We have to start seeing children who are defenseless, children who need us, children who are going to be the next generation coming up. We have to demand better. We have to raise the bar. We have to understand, stop making excuses for people doing stupid crap. We have more opportunities now in the technology age than we ever have. Don't tell me there ain't no jobs when you can pick up your free fucking government phones and go live and generate AdSense. Hello? Be creative. Use your mind. There's plenty of ways to make income in the world nowadays. Don't tell me that you had to sell drugs. Don't tell me that you had to turn around and sell your children to the sex slave, to the sex trade. Don't tell me you had to do reprehensible things in order to generate income, because nowadays you don't have to and you shouldn't. And if you do, we're going to hold you accountable and we're going to get rid of you out of our society because you don't need to be here. You're ruining us and you're going to ruin our children. Then you're going to ruin their children and we don't need you. Hashtag, let's make America great again together. I believe that if we come together and stop seeing each other in these different lights, stop seeing this as a black story. Stop seeing my last story as a white story. Stop seeing the last story before that as a Mexican story. See it as a child who needed us, and we as society failed them. We failed this baby boy. Toledo failed this baby boy, and they're trying to play catch up and make up for it. I can respect that. They tried. They did what they could. But that's why we need to stop this at the root. The root of the problem is the seed. If the seed does not make contact with the soil, then these type of people do not have the opportunity to ruin yet another life. That baby boy is in heaven now. That baby boy is in heaven now with his creator. He deserved to grow up and become something great. He's a beautiful baby boy. He has such a bright light in his eyes. And I want y'all to take a look at this baby boy's eyes right here. Take a moment before I shut this off and look into that baby boy's eyes and tell me that that baby boy is not awesome. he deserved to grow up and become something great. It is with great sorrow that I say this, but everybody in the chat put a prayer hands up. Braylen Noble, and wish him R.I.P. Young King, 3 years old, and you deserved an opportunity. This is your boy DJ Just Jay. We're the AFC, and that means that we advocate for children first. If you want to become a channel member, the links are in the description box. You can click the join. If you want to donate, then you guys know how to do that. The links are in the description box. Support our message. Support us being able to go places and do things and accomplish things. Make this your multi-million-dollar platform. This is us. This is not a me thing. This is the we thing. We want to go places. We want to do things. We want to save these children. And damn it, with every breath of my body, I'm going to stand by my word. And I'm going to raise my daughter. I'm going to take care of her and make sure that she becomes something great. And I'm going to make sure that we save as many children as we possibly can. From my heart to yours, I love you guys. And y'all have a great evening. Thank you guys for joining us on this stream. Do not forget to click that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We're the AFC. You heard me? Let's go.
Nora's Authentic Designer has some of the most glamorous and stylish handbags your girl has ever seen. So ladies, if you want to get fly, and fellas, if you want to take care of your lady, please be sure to go to www.noras915.com. www.noras915.com.
Hey there, listeners. Are you looking for authentic design from brands like Louis Vuitton, Prada, Coach, Gucci, Michael Kors, and so much more at a price that you can actually afford? Well, let me introduce you to Nora's Authentic Designer handbags, shoes, and accessories, where we have designs to meet all of your needs. All items are 100% authentic, brand new, and being sold at prices you don't want to miss out on. Find us on Tradesy.com, at Noras915, or email us at norasauthenticdesign@gmail.com. Hey there, listeners.